Greetings. This is your God State check-in, and the good word for today is life is asking you to pick a story and to stick with it. Pick a story and to stick with it. What is it going to be? What is true for you? What is not true for you? What do you have? What don't you have? What you gonna get? What you not gonna get? What are you gonna experience? What are you not gonna experience? Who are you? Where are you? Pick a story and stick to the story. Look at life like we're all in one big ass library, the largest library on earth. Where is the largest library? I want to go there. Anyway, not important. You're in the library, and every day and every moment you picking up a book or you putting down a book. You picking up a book, you putting down a book. Whatever book that has a story that you subscribe to, that's what you're doing. Which one is it? What is your story? What is true for you? What you gonna get, friend? We're not doing this. You are picking a book. You are picking a book. You are picking a book. You start to read that story, and then you go pick up another one. You don't stick to that story. You don't even get to chapter 2. And now we're telling a different story. So which one is it? I thought you were God. I thought you get whatever you want. I thought you were born abundant. I thought health was your birthright. I thought you were one with all that is. I thought that you couldn't lose. I thought that whatever you say goes. Which one is it? Pick your story and stick to the story, no matter what comes up. What did we just say? Make a decision. Decide what is the story for you. Don't second guess the decision. Don't go back on the story. You cannot say that I get better in every way, that I am healthy, that I'm taken care of. All right, got it. The moment that you hear news, the moment you get a test, somebody tells you that this is what's going on for you. It ain't looking good. Do you stick to the story? Do you stick to the story? When you go to make a big investment, when you say to yourself, I know I'm not cut off from anything, I cannot lose anything, I am abundant. Money flows to me and through me. The moment you go to make an investment and it goes belly up, does your story change? Are you moved by circumstances? Do you react to the circumstance? This is it. There's nothing else to this whole life. That I trust me. Trust me. Coming from a psychopath, okay? Brooke, are you saying you're a psychopath? Well, perhaps. That's all I do is just put myself on a hot seat. What about this? But I thought you said this, but what about that? And I'm telling you that as many times as I've looped through this, there is only one thing that I come back to, that it is your decision. It is the story that you're telling. It's the story that you're going with. It's whatever you come back to. Every single time that I've just decided this is what it is, and I have not considered any other possibility, the gates of heaven open up. Every single time, every single time. Every single time that I've gone back and forth and I felt good about it until I saw this. And then I looked at that, and then that happened. And then I started to think through these possibilities. Your mind is creating, you're creating. When people say that they don't have, what is this new little thing? And maybe it's not new, that they don't have an inner voice. And some people can't visualize. I don't give a good damn what you are aware of, what you realize you're doing or not. You may not be conscious of whatever, but you have an inner voice, okay? Whether you hear it or not, you have an inner voice. If you would like to hear that voice, then make your petition known. Just simply have a desire. That's it. That nothing else is required. Have a desire and then be willing. Be willing to hear. Are you willing to hear? Are you willing to accept then maybe the story you've been telling ain't a good one. The one sentence that changed my life, the one question that saved my life. You ready? What if I'm wrong? Huh? Brooke, I thought you said we can't be wrong. Are you getting what you want or are you not? Are you getting what you want or are you not? That's really, I'm gonna need you to use some sense. People who struggle with using their mind, people who struggle with things not being exactly black or white, people who struggle with nuance, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what all of life is a paradox. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. But that question changed my life. What if there's more to the story? I know people tell me this is how life goes. People tell me that life is painful. People tell me that it's hard. It's supposed to be hard. But I also know that everybody don't experience those hardships, and I need to know why. I have questions. I need to know why is it not like that for everybody? Because if it's not like that for everybody, then I need to know how I get into the VIP. I need to know that because everybody ain't getting sick and everybody ain't getting broke and everybody ain't struggling and everybody ain't depressed and everybody don't have no hardships. Like right now, people are absolutely thriving. And I needed to know that what is it about this life where you can have two so drastic scenarios that people can be in the same, where it appears the same world, the same life, the same society, but getting such drastic results. I need to know. I need to know why don't every woman experience PMS? I needed to know that. You tell me that's just a woman thing, but every woman don't experience it. You tell me that pain is normal for childbirth, but every woman don't experience pain. I need to know. I'm not willing to take your story no more. See? I had taken that story. I had chose that story and I decided this ain't even my story. I've been choosing this somebody else's freaking story. I needed to know. I needed to know how no matter, for some people, no matter what is going on in the economy, they up. They always in the green. Well, that's privilege right there. You know what I'm saying? That is privilege, and that is supremacy, white supremacy. That is the patriarch. That is the evil capitalism. I don't give a damn what you label it. I don't care what you call it. I want to know how is it that some people are unscathed no matter what is going on, no matter what news they get, they unmoved, unshakable. I need to know. Had enough of this loser shit. Had enough of you telling me that this is just the way it goes. This is the way it works. This is the way it works, Brooke. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. The hell did you give me the cake for? What the hell did I bake the cake for? What did I buy the cake for? To look at it? To smell it? To watch it mold? This is shit we be saying. What does that even mean? You can't have your cake and eat it too. I'd be damned if I can't. I'd be damned if I can't. I'd be damned if I ain't. Every damn bite. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna share the cake. I'm gonna eat all of it. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Stupid shit that we just be repeating. Life ain't fair. Why ain't it? Why ain't it? Why ain't it? Because you happen to look for evidence of it not being fair. Because in your this library that has all these wonderful books that are available, you keep picking the book of unfair. Why don't you pick the fair book? Why don't you pick exceptional? Why don't you pick rich? Everybody to get rich because they do it in a different way, because they do it quicker than you figured out how to do it. They got to be scamming. These are the stories you tell. I want everybody to stop talking to me. Everybody. I mean, everybody to stop talking to me. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. You got to just shut off the world and just from you say from this day forward, you getting with my program. You gonna enter my world. I ain't entering yours because you people have lost your freaking mind and you have mastered. I don't want to hear nobody talk about discipline. You're already disciplined. You are very disciplined. You got it down pat. You are disciplined with thinking like a loser. You are disciplined with being pitiful. You are disciplined in thinking worst case scenario. Tell me you ain't got no damn discipline. No, you ain't got no discipline to put the cheeseburger down, maybe. But you disciplined with eating that motherfucker. You disciplined with that. You disciplined with putting them snacks in your closet and under your bed and in your drawer. Yeah. Yeah, you disciplined with that. Don't tell me you ain't got no discipline. I want to hear that nonsense. You choose what you like to do. Let's just draw a line in the sand and let's just cut it out. You choosing to do whatever you want to do. Okay? You choosing that story. You choosing to tell yourself it's so difficult. It's so difficult. I struggle with my weight all my life. You know what I'm saying? Some of us need these drugs. That's because that's what you choose. That's what you choose. You've accepted that. You've accepted that. Congratulations. Congratulations. And that's your priority. I mean prerogative, whatever. Yeah, cool. Loser. Loser. I don't want to hear no more loser talk. I don't want to hear no more loser talk. What is the story? Speak power. Why don't you just tell that story over and over again the way you tell the story of my time is running out. My time is running out. And not everybody can. I have children. A lot of people got children. I got a family to take care of. A lot of people got a family to take care of. Everybody got a different situation. Everybody got some shit going on. Now what? Now what? Well, they could. It's easy for them to do it because their parents gave them a big loan to help them. So you might have been able to get a loan to go to school. So what? True. Life is saying pick a story and stick with it. And you know what? Maybe what you're saying is I picked the story, Rook. I like this story. I like telling myself that there ain't no good people left. I like telling the story that life is just hard and it's unfair and it's a miserable place and it will only get better once I die. Okay, fine, fine. That's true for you. Obsess about death and that'll be what it is. Obsess about illness and that'll be what it is. Obsess about lack and that'll be what it is. Obsess about loneliness and that'll be what it is. Obsess about not being ready and your ass will never be ready. I want to tell you right now that when you tell yourself, when you keep focusing on being stuck, what you say is, I want more evidence of being stuck. You mess around, you have one baby, you done got pregnant, had a baby, you done told yourself that I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, then you find out you're pregnant again. Why? Because you are a creator. Yeah. Yes. You want more evidence of being stuck. When you say I'm broke, you want more evidence of being broke than your car breakdown. Hmm? 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 You getting what you want. You have picked the book of pity. And now all throughout that book, every chapter is going to be more stories and evidence of a pitiful life, a pitiful person. Not quite there yet. Keep working, keep working, keep working. Hell no. Hell no. I'm done with that. Now I'm on easy street right now. I'm gonna make this shit look so easy. It's gonna make you sick to your stomach. Like, what is she doing? She got to be. Yeah, she in the Illuminati. Got to be. Got to be. They done got her. She done sold her soul. No, not my baby girl, Rook. Lord, not my baby girl. Yep, got him. Got him. To sit here. See, I'm talking to those we know. I'm not talking to people this is all totally new to. I'm saying we have been in this world of creating and manifesting and the power of the mind and the power of the thinking. We have been in this world for a very, 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 very long time. And to speak with such confidence that you understand that it is your mind at play, to speak with such confidence. When you talk about other people, oh, you speak with such confidence. Oh my God, you speak with such confidence. You're just like, yeah, if people understood, it's the power of the mind. If people understood, it's the way that they're thinking. If people understood, it's what they focus on. And you don't do the same thing. Because if all that is true and your life is still shitty, I love that. I had to check myself on that last night. Like, why you keep telling this same story? Don't even acknowledge it. Don't even acknowledge it. How you gonna complain about something that ain't the truth? Huh? It ain't even the truth. Why would I react to it? Why would I complain about it? I'm not even here. Why would I complain about where I am? If I'm in a situation that is unbearable to me, that is undesirable to me, why would I even acknowledge it? Let me give you a Bible verse. Grab your Bibles and go with me. Yeah, let's go to 2 Corinthians 4 and 18. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Is it? Let me make sure I got it right. Is it 4 and 18? Let me see. I spoke with such confidence, right? Yeah, it is. It is. It is. You ready? You ready? When I tell you the good book outlines this thing, the game in here. Matter of fact, I want to give you two verses. I'm gonna give you two verses. Okay. First, 2 Corinthians 4 and 18. While we look not at the things which are seen. Why are you looking at the things? Let me finish. I get excited. My bad. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal. The things that are not seen are eternal. Woo! Lord have mercy. What are we saying here? What are we saying? You don't look with your eyes, not these two eyes. That ain't what you looking. You ain't looking with that. It's my inner awareness. I focus not on the physical. I'm in the physical. I ain't banging with the physical. I ain't mad at the physical, but I know that the physical, it's an echo. It's not the cause. It's the effect. It's echoing something. It's echoing me. It's echoing my awareness. It's echoing my assumptions. I have assumptions about this world. I have assumptions about what I'll experience. Some of you sitting here with your raggedy ass and you're assuming every time I see y'all comment, when y'all see somebody bend and squat, like, come on knees, come on knees. I be wanting to come through the screen and slap the shit out you. Figuratively, of course. Figuratively, we don't condone violence. Right? Do you expect your knees not to work? Is that what you think? You think your knees supposed to be aching at 30 years old? Really? Really? The fact that you can't bend them bitches is because you don't bend them bitches. So if you ain't got no range, why don't you start moving it until you develop the range, huh? But you believe this is what these are the assumptions that you have. You assume that it's normal for your knees to start hurting at 30 years old. You should be able to sit in a seat and you should be able to bend this knee and it shouldn't be no problem. You should be able to sit here for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. It shouldn't be no problem. Why? Why are you not able to do that? Because first of all, you done told yourself, if I do that, bro, I blow my kneecap out. Stupid ass assumption. Change the story. Tell a new one. You expect things to fall apart. You think it's normal. Well, yeah, my hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting older, my hair falling out. You know, I'm getting older, my hair is graying. Why you expect your hair to gray? Why do you expect that to be normal? Well, what's wrong with that? It ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing right with it. It's whatever. It's all neutral until you give it meaning. I'm saying there is a blank slate and you can decide how you want your life to be. You can literally, this is what's the damn game? The Sims game. What's the new thing? Roblox. Create yourself. What do you want you to look like? Do you want to thrive? Are you ageless and timeless? Are you getting better in every way? Is every cell in your body healthy and perfect? Huh? Talk to me about no damn knees. You should be able to squat. You should be able to drop it like it's hot or whatever it is that you like to do because you said so. The body is like a well-oiled machine. It's able to move and groove. We have people 90 years old running marathons. We have people 100 years old running marathons. And you telling me your funky ass who sit in the seat most of the day can't squat. Don't piss me off. What do you say it is? What is the story that you tell? What is the story? How is my life gonna be? Does it go my way? Do I get whatever I want? I like that. I like that. I really, really love that was our word of the day yesterday in a circle. There is only one story, and I always get what I want. If you had to narrow down to one thing, I mean, that covers all the basics. What else do you need other than that? Huh? There's only one story, and I get whatever I want. So I ain't even got to stress over nothing. I ain't got to worry about nothing. That covers all the bases. Money issues, I get whatever I want. Relationship issues, I get whatever I want. Love, I get whatever I want. Professional life, I get whatever I want. My dreams, I get whatever I want. You will not accept that story. You don't like that story. You know why? Because you have practiced the opposite of that story. You have practiced, well, Rook, everybody can't get what they want. Life is not about getting what they want. Why are you so hell bent on taking ideas and concepts that other people who haven't gotten what they want out of life have told you? Why do you listen to this? Why? That's such it disgusts me. It really disgusts me. It really disgusts that losers claim to fame is I haven't figured out how to get what I want out of life. So I'm going to convince you why not getting what you want out of life is normal. And I'm gonna show you how you got to cope with it. You got to cope with it by telling yourself stupid things. Y'all better stay in church. You better stay in there as long as you can. You need something. You need something to help you cope with the life you don't want. That's why you need it. Why else do you need it? Because you can't. It's unbearable. Life is unbearable. The wrestling with the mind. See, you're trying to wrestle with a mind that ain't yours. You're trying to convince yourself of things that go against your nature. When you try to convince yourself that you cut off, when you try to convince yourself that there's a possibility that you could not be taken care of that goes against your nature. That's why you feel uncomfortable. That's why it stresses you out. Anytime you go against your nature, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. It's a lie because you know it's a lie. The greater aspect of you know that it's a lie. The higher aspect of you know that it's a lie. It doesn't mean that it's more valuable. People get it twisted. Higher doesn't mean more valuable, and lower doesn't mean less valuable. It just means it's a different perspective. Shift in perspective. When I go low, I start to limit myself. That's what coming lower is. How can you experience life without creating some sort of limitations? That's what the ego mind is. We're never saying we're mad. We love it. We just put that motherfucker to work for us. That's what we do. I'm going to show you how this going to go. I am Brooke the Great. You understand me? The best who ever did it, the best who will ever do it. So you have to talk to yourself like that. I need you to get into some sessions. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but at some point there will be a rampage either before or after this. Shout out to whoever suggested the rampage video. I love it. You should be getting on rampage videos with your, not videos. You can if you want to, but I mean in rampages with yourself, and that you should be talking to yourself. You should be talking straight smack, but in a good way to yourself. Let me tell you who I am. I want you to do it until you get uncomfortable. That's when you know you done hit the sweet spot. You done found where you like to limit yourself when you start to get uncomfortable, when you start to look like, damn, did anybody hear that? Say I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Ain't nobody better than me. I'm the greatest person who ever lived, whoever will live. Huh? I'm the most powerful being on this planet. I'm the most majestic, the most electrifying, the most mesmerizing. What? That's how you got to talk to yourself. That's the story you tell. If you the one that's writing the story, why in the world would you write a story where you ain't the greatest? Well, Rook, I don't understand how we both going to be great. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying that you're the greatest person, and then I'm saying the greatest, I'm the greatest person, who's right? Both. You write in your reality, I'm right in mine. Why? Because your mind is your reality. How can you be wrong in your reality? How can you be wrong in your reality? How can you be less than best in your reality? How can you be cut off everything that you have a deep, 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 deep inner desire for? How can that not be possible in your reality? Because it starts here. You have told yourself why it can't happen. You have told yourself why you're late. You've told yourself that, I wish I would have known that. I wish I had access to that, when I was 20 years old. Y'all out here hating on 20-year-olds. Y'all are pathetic, bro. You mad? You mad because a 23-year-old and figured out how to get a Lambo already? They figured out how to retire their parents. They figured out how to hit 8 figures. You mad at that? That reminds me of them old the old bitter niggas, the old heads. Ugh, disgusting. To follow that path of just being a hater, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. Like, who wouldn't want to figure out how to be a millionaire at 20? Who wouldn't? You know what I was doing at 20? Having a baby. That's what I was doing. Silly ass. You think I didn't want to cross a millie? But no, see, what happens is when you get it like that, you get it too quick. You don't get it the right way. And then it goes left and then it ends up. That is stupid. Stop. Oh, don't double piss me off. That is an assumption. Why do you assume? These are stories somebody told you. The book that you're reading from stinks. It stinks. Because you could have the assumption that everything works well for me. Everything works in my favor. I can't get it too quick. Ain't no too quick. That's an assumption. That if I don't get something in the designated time frame, and who designates it? Somebody else. Somebody else told you what's the right time frame. Yeah, I need to put in my 10,000 hours. I got to wait 10 years to do this. I did that. That was my magic number. My magic number was 10. Like, you know what? I'm going to take 10 years to do this and 10 years and then 10 years. And guess what? It has taken me 10 years to do certain things. Did it have to take me 10 years to do certain things? Well, I don't damn it know. Because that's all I accepted. I accepted that I was putting in my stripes. I was earning my stripes. And I ain't got no problem with none of that. But I'm telling you that a certain mindset is going to have you experiencing a certain life. And you could put all that shit down. You could say, like, I'm so excited for those. I'm loving, like, y'all be concerned about the younger generations, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see a group of folks, a group of souls who ushering in and they saying no. Because millennials, we did the same thing. We watched how our parents was working and we were like, this shit don't make no sense. We started like, why are we still sick? Why are we broke? We did the same thing. And those the new souls coming through, like, matter of fact, we can take this to another level. Now, I don't want to do none of that. Why I got to do it that way? Why I got to? You told me, see, everybody's a hypocrite because you say you can have the life you want. And then when generation of folks say, well, we don't want to do it that hard. That's what's wrong with y'all niggas. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to put in work. And I get what you say when you say that because I have said it. Right? I have said it. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it again because I know what I mean when I say it. I do think people should get intentional. I do think people should pour into things, right? Give your all to a thing. If something is important to you, dive in. Pause. You should. I like all of that. However, don't Talk out of both sides of your neck. Which one is it? If you say that I am limitless and I can create whatever I want, then don't come behind me and tell me that I can't get the life I want without busting my ass, damn near killing myself. I can get what I want. You and me can be doing the same things, and your ass can be working 16 hours a day, and I can be working 6. Huh? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. That's what you accepted for yourself. You decided that's what's required. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I have done a lot from using that hustle mindset. I No problem. I'm just wise enough to know now I ain't got to do all that. I'm still like doing the things, right? To some people, like even I had my aunt one time say, well, you can't, you gotta take a break. You can't work too hard. You can't work all the time. So it might look like because I'm doing things that I'm like working hard. I ain't working hard. I'm not working hard. I'm just tell you that right now. I'm good on that. I put that book up. Matter of fact, I burnt that book. I ain't even put it back on the shelf. I burn it. Done. Because I get to decide. Because life is asking me, Rook, choose a story that you want. Choose a story that you like. Do you like that story? If you don't, choose another one. Choose another one. It's infinite stories, Rook. Infinite stories. This is like Burger King, baby, have it your way. And even if you pick one book that you thought that you liked, right? And maybe you did like it for a certain period of time and you decide you no longer like it, then pick another one. Put it back and pick another one. You know what? My bad. I thought this was the way I was going. I don't. I'm good. I done got to chapter 2 and this is this is a no for me. Yeah. I'm deciding no. That's what it is. That's what we're doing. Why can't life just be easy? You can't tell me that life ain't easy. You can tell me that somebody else taught you that life wasn't easy. And then you can point out to things that you call evidence that's proof of that. But I also can do the opposite. So which one is it? Who's right? Huh? Who's right? Both. Both on. Both on. Because everything is a choice. Everything is available. This is why you can be mad about the conditions of the world, but they'll always be there. Well, at least in this world. At least in one world, it'll always be there, right? Because there'll always be options. There's the options to choose. Well, why in the world would somebody choose poverty? I like that question because I can speak on it. Why did I come into this life? I was born into poverty. Why did I choose that? Why did I choose that? Did I choose that? I was just an innocent little baby. Just came up on the scene and realized, damn, I'm in the projects. Golly, put me back. Put me back, damn it. Awareness. Something has to trigger within you for you to know there is something beyond life as you know it. There's something beyond this physical shell. There is a you that's beyond what you can see. So you can try to rationalize this with your conscious mind all you want. You can go back and forth. Well, I would never do that. I would. People get mad. I'd never choose that. The hell with you. The hell with people like you. Why you triggered? I'd ask myself that. Why am I bothered? There got to be something in me that agrees with it. Something in me that must think it's true. Because why else would I be moved like that? Hmm? Hmm? But when I came into this, when I decided to put my awareness into this form, I don't know where it was previously. I don't. Now, you could tell yourself stories like, well, I wonder how people rationalize with that. Like, especially if you believe in God, why did God choose you to be born in a poor family? And then right across the bridge, right across the train tracks, they over there just living la vida loca. Seems like there is something to you that carries, something that's within you that carries. Have y'all seen? I think I'm gonna circle back. Somebody was asking me about watching movies. I really don't watch anything, but I think I need to. I think it's a good way to. my mind is always going. so so anyway, where I was going with that was, I think I'm gonna go back and watch Altered Carbon again on give it a good look with a new set of eyes, a new look on Netflix. Um, I gotta find somebody's Netflix to use though, because we will not be buying it. Okay. Anyway, but Rook, that sounds poor. No, no, no. See, it's a choice. See, you spending money don't mean you got to spend it in any kind of way. No, I want to spend it on what I want to spend it on, and I don't want to spend it on that. See, choice. Yeah. But the premise of the show is that they call the human body a sleeve. And dang, what do they call the chip? There's like a chip that's going into the back of the head, like right under the like in the middle of the neck, right in the back. And when you die, someone, if you got enough money, your person, anybody who cares about you can bring you back. They can put because your consciousness is in this disc. And so the idea is that as long as the consciousness isn't destroyed, meaning that when you die, if somebody was to shoot you right into, I'm trying to think of what do they call it? It'll come to me. If they shoot you in this disc, then you done. There's no more. But if you just die, get in a car accident, or you could be shot in the head. As long as that's preserved, they could take that out and just put it into a new sleeve. Catch the message. Catch the message. Catch the message. There's something that carries over. There's something that's beyond this physical body. That's something that continues to loop and continues to cycle. That something can be developed. That's what soul development is. So I can tell you what, I don't even know. I was about to say, if I cycle back in, if I choose to cycle back in, I don't know. Am I gonna start? I haven't decided if I'm gonna die or not. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe not. Like, why? The Bible says the wages of sin are death. Sin is error in thinking, misuse of the mind. So the only way that you can die is by misusing the mind. If life and death is in the power of the tongue, and we understand the tongue to be the mind, right? In the mind, the mouth here, the mind of man is the mouth of God. If life and death is there, then why if you don't want to die, you don't have to die. Oh, I'm sorry. These are late night conversations. These are inner circle conversations. My bad. I was just playing. Everybody got to die, don't it? Yeah. You don't even know how old people are. It's people 300 years old right now, 500 years old right now. Well, Rook, no, it's not. How do you know? Have you combed every corner of this earth? How do you know? Have you been onto every landmass? You've been into every wooded area, every island? How do you know? How do you know? You don't know, do you? Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll keep it cute today. Did we finish our verse? Let's finish our verse. I don't want to give you too much. But we're gonna break your brain, but we don't want it to self-destruct too quickly. Let's go back to 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look at the things which are seen, but we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, because the things that are seen are temporal, they are temporary, they are fleeting. It's telling you that what you see is malleable, what you see is ever changing. So you don't keep your attention on what's ever changing. No, you keep your attention on the truth. You keep your attention on the inner state. That's where I say I stay in the invisible realm. Neville Goddard said, your imagination is God. I think that's pretty accurate. When you really dial it down, it's your mind. It's what are you imagining? What are you imagining directly connects to your state of being, meaning you imagine what you're aware of. What you become aware of, you manifest in this physical world. Why don't the doors of the church are open? What else is there? Huh? What else is there? So, what was the other verse I wanted to talk about? Uh, Damn, what was the other one? I didn't even have that one. It's just one that came to me that I wanted to talk about. Hold on. Let me see. It's another one. It's another one. It's good. Let's look for it. Oh, okay. I think I wanted to go to Luke. Is it Luke 8 and 10? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go Luke 8 and 10. Yeah. Let me pull the KJV up, King James Version. You ready? And he said, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of God. Unto you. If you can hear me, yeah. But to the rest is given in parables. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait. So we're not supposed to take we're not supposed to take it literally. Because it's let me read it again real slow because I don't want you to miss it. let me read it to you real slow so I don't want you to miss it. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay. I'll check that later. To you has been given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of God, but to the rest it is given in parables, that seeing they may not see, and hearing they may not understand. I looked up parable. The Latin definition of parable is a comparison. And I was like, a comparison. Okay. 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 So something is being expressed that's comparable to something else, that's similar to something else, that's like something else. So the good book is saying, if you got the eye to see, right, the mysteries to this kingdom, that kingdom which is within, that kingdom being your awareness, your I am awareness, it's been given to you because you got the eye to see and the ear to hear. But to the rest of them, I speak in parables. Hmm? People think it's like some sort of instruction. They read the Bible like it's some sort of moral instruction. You can. It's not that you can't gain some principles and live by different tenets. You can. However, I give them the parables because although they looking at the words, they don't see. Although they sitting in the churches and they hearing, they don't hear. Huh? Huh? Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Let's talk about that. Let me shelve that. I like that. Let's talk about the topic of morals. How that applies in this state of this God state being. Or does it apply? Is it whatever you say or ain't it? Do you need somebody to tell you how to live or don't you? Is something good or bad? Or is it neutral until you give meaning to it? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Life is asking you to pick a story that you like and stick with it. Stick with that story. I'm talking about you don't deviate. I'm talking about I don't care if you have to. See, I've done all these things. I think um, part of why I have in the past created a lot of hardships for myself is because I had this weird idea that I wanted that my path was a path of understanding. So I told myself that you know what, my path is because it's understanding, there is pain within that path and I'm supposed to endure certain things and encounter certain things so that I better understand. That's fine. For where I was, that made sense. I now understand that I don't have to experience pain to understand. Love births understanding just like pain, right? I now understand I can choose, right? I can choose. However, what we've done up until this point is all good. I now know, though, that there's another way. That It's all the stories that I've chosen that I say, yes, I agree with that. Yes, this makes sense to me. Yes, this is the way to go. Yes, this is the way to do it. That's all of this life shit is, what do you say? Do you agree with this or don't you? Do you say yes? Do you give it a cosign? Do you give it a hat tip? Do you give it a salute or don't you? Do you dismiss it? Do you decide yeah and then deny that? Which one is it? That's all this is. Are you stuck or are you not? For everybody who commented that they're making shifts in their life and they're leaving jobs, good for you. Leave that shit. Be confident in it. Don't even think about it not going your way. Don't even give it a possibility that things won't work in your favor. Don't even consider that it could go left. Whatever's going on in the economy ain't got nothing to do with you. Whatever's going on in the world ain't got nothing to do with you. It's so funny. We sit here and listen to people who we call greats and motivational speakers and gurus, and they tell you the same shit. They tell you that they moved when it didn't make sense. It pisses me off when people who have made major moves and taken big risks go and get successful, then come back and tell you, if I had it to do all over again, you know what I'm saying? I would have stayed at my job and saved up more money. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't have done it. You're a liar because you couldn't stay. You couldn't. You wouldn't have played it safe. And playing it safe wouldn't have got you where you are. So you wouldn't. Why are you coming back and giving us this bullshit about, well, if I had to do it all over again? What speculation? It's all speculations. I don't want to hear it. You did it the way you felt you needed to do it. You did it when it made sense to you. Yeah, you took the risk because you believed in yourself and you believed it was worth the risk. You took the risk because all you could see was the reward. Why don't you tell us that? And in the midst of that, okay, it went belly up. Okay, you got setbacks. Yes, okay, you might have to move in with somebody. Yes, you lost some money. Who cares? Just get more money. Who cares? Who cares? I know all about it. I know all about it. People talk about, I've been down to my last 20,000. I've been down to my last $2. Two. Two. I'm talking about within the last 2 years. Two. 1, 2. No exaggeration. Sold everything. Well, not everything, but a lot. A lot. Yeah. Yeah. And what? You ever watch your credit score go down 300 points? Who the fuck cares? I am the credit score. So what? People clean up their credit score all the time. Who cares? And what has it done? Like, this is what I'm saying. I don't have no advice for you. You understand? I got advice for me. I can share some things with you. It's up to you to do whatever you want to do with it. I ain't telling you what to do. Because you go back to that video I did that guys don't consider consequences. I ain't considered no consequences. I'm all in on me. All in 100%. Take everything. Strip it all down. Now, I probably shouldn't have said that. See, that was a story I told. I had to. Good. Put me on the hot seat. I like this. Let's go here. See, I had the belief. I had the story that I needed to lose before I could win. I didn't have to do that. That was a story. And guess what? I lost before I started winning again. Yep. I had the story that I needed to prove to myself that I could go without, that I could take myself back to places that I said I'd never go back, and I could endure it. I didn't have to have that raggedy ass story. But I'm just saying I had it, and then I ended up going back to certain places that I said I wasn't going to go back to, and then I proved to myself that I could get through it. You see how you are this whole idea of you testing yourself all through your storytelling. You've decided you need a test, so then nigga, you're going to get a test. Huh? Yeah, you're going to get a test. You decided you needed to prove yourself. I used to tell my blood, sweat, and tears. I was on my David Goggins. Harder, rook, yeah, And guess what? Life gave me that. And guess what? I proved that I could win by doing it that way. But I didn't have to do it that way. I set up the hurdles and then felt good about jumping over the hurdles. When I could have just not set up the hurdles. I could have kicked the hurdles down. Could have made them not exist. See? Storytelling. Storytelling. You got to be aware. You got to be aware of the stories. I ain't telling you not to like whatever stories. I know self-awareness is everything. Know thyself. I'm just saying I didn't have to necessarily do those things. But I decided I needed to do those things. I decided that was the path. I decided that's what, somewhat qualified me. Like I'm the one because I've seen some things and I've been some places. I decided that. And so life gave me evidence and confirmations of that. It said, okay, she feels like she needs to do this in order to be ready. So we're going to give her evidence of those things. We're going to allow her to undergo those things so that she feels ready. I could have just skipped that step, is what I'm saying to you. I could have just said, I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't have to lose in order to win. That's the story that somebody told me. I don't have to lose in order to win. Oh, I'm already winning. It's done. I don't have to go backwards in order to go forwards. I don't have to take an L. I don't. I don't have to take an L. I don't have to see whatever stories that you hold on to are the stories that you find valuable. I found value in fighting for it, struggle. I gotta earn my stripes. Up the up the hill, Rook. Up the hill. Up the hill. Go. I can do it. I can show myself I can endure anything. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a part of me I still like that aspect of me. I like the fact that I can get on my thug thizzle if I wanted to. I do. I'm just saying to you that's not required unless you say so. I need you to know that at every turn you are in the driver's seat. At every turn, you are the author. At every turn, the pen is in your hand. You're writing this thing. Now, you can go with what you're writing. That's fine. At any point, though, you can decide, why am I going about this way? Okay, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. Yeah. Scratch that. Ball that paper up, set it on fire, and then start writing new. Start writing new. Start writing new. Picking a new story. This is how it is for me. It's up for me now. It's up for me now. The moment that I told myself I was ready, things have started to shift very rapidly. Very rapid. I mean, the moment that I just said, okay, good, I don't need nothing else. I don't need to read nothing else. I don't need to study nothing else. It doesn't mean that I ain't still studying things, people. It's the mindset. It's not the doing, it's the mindset. It's who's doing it. It's not the doing, it's who's doing it. Are you the person who's still trying to fight and struggle to get there? And that's why you do the things. You eat well and you do all this because you're still trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal. I'm still trying to heal. Or do you just eat like that and meditate and do your whatever because I am that. I do that because I am that. You see the difference? Still doing things. Things are still being done. We didn't just, go on top of a mountaintop and sit still. Things are still being done, but we moving as. This is just what I do because it's done. I've already decided that I'm taken care of. I'm already decided that I'm good. I've already decided I can move wherever I want to move. I can stay wherever I want to stay. I'm already decided that everything I touch turns to gold. Already decided that the overflow of life is in me, within me, that is me. I've already decided that I can't get it wrong. I've already decided that every door that I open is for me. Every door that I open is the right one. I've already decided that every decision I make is the right one. I've already decided that no matter what I win, no matter what I flourish, no matter what I'm prosperous, I've already decided that my body can't do nothing but be healthy. That's the only program it knows. Every cell is at my command. I already decided no matter what the world is doing, I'm good. No matter what is going on in society and in the dating world and the this and the that I'm already always loved, taken care of. I'm already her. I can be nothing but her. I can't do nothing but win. I can't do nothing but order my life to my liking. I've already decided. That's the story. That's the book I'm reading from. That's what I see that is done. If it's done, Rook, What is there to worry about? If it's done, Rook, what is there to stress about? If it's done, Rook, what is there to second guess? If it's done, Rook, what is there to fear? If I'm good, then I'm good. Then the world can't bring no ill will to me because I don't bring no ill will to it. There can't be no danger. I don't even need protection. People who need protection feel like they're in danger. I ain't in danger. I'm good. I'm taken care of. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? That's the story. I choose the story that I like, and I stick with it. I stick with it. I stick by it. I stick by it, baby. I love you, and you love me, and we in this thing together, right? It's our way or our way. It ain't our way or no way. No, it's our way or our way. That's the only option. Is just win. There is no plan B. There is no plan B. Every time that I start thinking about what I might do if things don't go this way or that way, guess what? Things didn't go that way or that way. Why? Why would you put your attention on that? I was listening to this NASCAR driver, and he was saying how when they start training, when they first started driving, and they're going at exceptionally high speeds, up to 200 miles per hour, I think. And what was he talking about? Oh, he's talking about going around curves. So you can just imagine. I don't know if you can imagine just being at such high speeds, and these cars are there with you at high speeds, and you're going around these curves. And he said, no matter what, no matter how fast you're going, no matter what's going on, you don't look at the wall. You don't look at the wall. You don't look at the wall. He said, and if anybody happens to crash, you never look at that crash. You keep your eyes. Lord have mercy. You keep. It don't matter what's going on. Everything around you can crash. Everything around you can come tumbling down. Everybody around you can be losing their damn mind. They can be acting stupid. They can be just reckless as hell, ignorant as hell. You keep your eye exactly on where you're going. Is you in that car. That's all you see is you, your car in your lane. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. That's it. No matter how fast you're going, no matter how big the fire is around you, no matter how loud the crash is around you, this where I am. This where I am. Even if even if it's in the midst of tears, even if it's in the midst of frustration, even if you feel like everybody done left you, you feel abandoned, people done made you promises and they ain't, yeah, we ain't even telling that story because even that's a story. We rewriting all of that. This is my life now. This is my life now. This is how it goes from here on out. I don't care what it looks like. This is what it is. This is what it is. I know I'm healthy. I don't care what my body feel like right now. I know it. I'm just all I got to do is and it don't even. That's the thing. We don't even need this big drawn out complex process. Just keep you just if you would just glimpse at it, just that's what it is. I know it. Every time you see somebody healthy, it should not make you feel jealous. Every time you see somebody fit, it should not make you feel jealous. You should just know this is my life now. I'm seeing what is a reflection of my life now. When I see people thriving, when I see people making money, when I see people excelling, when I see people living on their terms, living in very unconventional ways, I ain't got to hate. I ain't got to make excuses for it. I ain't trying to justify why they able to do it and I'm not. Nope, 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 nope. I say that's a reflection. That's newness right there. That's the reflection of. That's why I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it because this is a reflection of my life now. This is a reflection of my life now. Being in excellent health, being in excellent fitness, being around wonderful people in beautiful environments and beautiful neighborhoods and loving relationships. That's my reality now. Making money without even thinking about it. Just doing fun stuff. Not even, like, it ain't even about a job. Like, no. I have passion projects and hobbies. Yep. Just making money without even thinking about it. Just waking up to just thousands of dollars everywhere. Just, yeah. Hey, I thought about you. Thank you. Here you go. Here go 5 G's. Be blessed. What happens? What happens when you do that? Because you're already doing this in the opposite direction. You're already a master at manifesting. You're already a master at creating. You're already very committed. You're very loyal. You're very dedicated. You're very disciplined just to bullshit. just to the things that you don't want, that you don't like. If you would stop telling the story of pity and tell only the story of power, like be that committed to yourself. If you would just get obsessed just for a little bit, that don't nothing else matter to me but me and what I'm doing and how I see it. If you would just lock into that, I see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Just say it to yourself. I won't complain about nothing else. Didn't we talk about this for the rest of the year? I ain't complaining about celebrities. I ain't complaining about politicians. I ain't complaining about my baby mama, about my baby daddy, about my boss, about my job. I'm not complaining about the government. I'm not complaining about what they're doing. I'm not complaining about what rich people are doing or what they're not doing, what's fair, what's not. I'm not. I have closed that book and I have now opened the book of life. I'm now, it's that I'm on heaven type time right now. I'm on heaven. I'm gonna just go crazy with it. I don't even know where I might go or where it might lead, but I'm gonna just see what happens when I saturate my mind and all that I want in the same way that I practice saturating my mind with all that I don't want. And then I'm gonna see what happens. Pick your story, the story that you like now, and stick with it. That's what life is saying to you. Pick your story. The options are limitless. You're in the library of the infinite. Pick the story you like and stick with it. You got it? Peace.